All right, let's talk about this with Siavash Ardlan from BBC Persian and Samantha Barry, who's a BBC social media producer. Both of you, thank you very much for coming in. Now, first things first, I know the authorities are calling it a glitch. Do we have any more information at all about why this window of opportunity suddenly appeared?
That's all they've said. It's been a technical glitch by the ICPs, the internet service providers that enforce this ban. Obviously, they're looking for who the culprit may be.
Right.
And as soon as they find it, some heads will be rolling.
So it wasn't a deliberate thing, but presumably there were quite a few web users in Iran who made the most of it.
Yes, they did. There was a lot of jubilation, but keep in mind, a lot of people were still very skeptical that, the government would lift the ban. There was a lot of speculation that it might have been a ploy to identify Facebook users and then later on arrest them, or that maybe the government is just trying to test public opinion, test the waters. But as it turns out, the official account is it's been a glitch.
And we were hearing in Aleem's report there that the reason that YouTube's banned in Pakistan is because it's deemed to be blasphemous. What are the reasons offered for stopping people getting on Facebook and Twitter in Iran?
Well, they haven't said Facebook in itself, by definition, is a bad thing. The supreme leader even likes Facebook and said as long as,
he's got his own page, has he?
Not officially, but his supporters have set up their own Twitter page and Facebook page. So it's not like a blanket prohibition. What's prohibited is using the VPNs to get around Facebook. And in the ideal world of the Iranian authorities, they wish they could just pick the things that they like from the social media and then discard the things they don't like. Smart filtering is a term that one official used. Which,
of course, is what they're still grappling with, Sam, in Pakistan, because they're obviously not unhappy with everything on YouTube, but they've just taken a position that we're not going to put up with this, and the only way to deal with it is to get rid of all of it.
And the ban was initially, it was thought it was going to be very short-lived. It focuses around this trailer, a movie made in America called The Innocence of Muslims.
And it still dates back to that?
Yeah, dates back to that. Movie has never been released, unsurprisingly. That trailer was made in America, uploaded to YouTube, and provoked outrage across the Muslim community. In Pakistan, mass protests, the police clashed with protesters, 19 people died. And so this day last year, the Prime Minister at the time told the Information Ministry to block YouTube. Everybody in the country assumed it would be a short-lived ban, which it does with other social medias at certain times, but here we are a year later.
I'm interested, though, with this focus on the big American websites. YouTube's owned by Google, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, because in some countries like China, you have Weibo, an alternative social network. Have people not just come up with sites which play the role of the big American sites, but without the famous names attached?
They have tried that in Iran, but no one really takes it seriously. They haven't managed to pull it off.
Well, YouTube and Google, its parent company, have actually come up with tailored local versions of YouTube. So you can tailor 50 countries, more than 50 countries use these, and you can tailor the content to your country. That's been said to be a possible solution in Pakistan, but Google say they need country-specific laws that give them a buffer from that time when, let's say, an offensive, blasphemous video gets uploaded and the time that it gets removed or restricted. They need a buffer of time. They've written, Google have written to the Lahore High Court and say they don't have that in Pakistan.
And I know you've been posting about this on the BBC World News Facebook page, and I wouldn't expect our Facebook users to necessarily be the most objective group of people when it comes to restricting use of Facebook, but what were they saying?
Mixed bag. So we put the question out there to Pakistani Facebook fans, asking them how they feel about the ban. A lot of them said that they were supportive of the ban because they didn't want to see blasphemous material in their country. Most of them were quite honest, saying that there's a lock for every key. A lot of them use VPNs, virtual private networks, to get around, circumvent the firewall.
VPN, there are going to be some viewers going, hold on, what on earth's that? Just explain. And this, people in both countries, Pakistan and Iran, use this is a way of getting around a ban.
It's how you circumvent that firewall. So it's a virtual private network. It basically makes your computer seem like it's coming from a different country. So that address. But it does come with hazards. So you're open to a lot more viruses. It slows down what can already be a really, really slow internet connection. So
painfully slow in Iran.
And if you add a VPN into the mix, you're slowing it down. So
and you're breaking the law or not? It's just
it's banned to use a VPN. And because internet is so painfully slow, if I want to post something on Facebook and let Iranian social media users see it, I don't let it be more than 1 minute because it'll take them forever to upload it.
Good to talk with you. Siavash, Sam, thank you very much indeed for your time. Now,